Whichever happens, I'm sure within the next 12 months we'll have known. If at all.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
I give it 3 months.
He may decide not to leave until the end, but well, Kithure Kindiki appears to be a man under siege and fighting or struggling for survival. I wanted to consider something else that's happening in the political scene, and that's the rise of Edwin Sifuna. We saw what happened at the weekend, and this is closely linked with that debate of deputy president, because we saw even ODM now insisting that they get their person to deputize the president. And the president may as well see the need for that, because Western Kenya is a key region for him. And you mentioned this, Bwana Gakuya. But if we may focus on Edwin Sifuna, he appears to have changed the game for everyone in the political field, not just for the president, but even for the United Alternative Government, that now you cannot ignore Sifuna and you cannot just assign him a subservient role. He's now a force to reckon with.
Thank you, Idimoli. But first and foremost, let us focus on where we are coming from. Let us focus to where we are heading to. In terms of the kind of support that Sifuna is enjoying currently, don't forget that this base was exactly the base that was enjoyed by the late Raila Odinga. And this is the constituency where majority of the supporters are purely inherit or the succession button of that particular aspect of the former Prime Minister. We should not forget that where was Raila enjoying his biggest support? The first base was Nyanza, and the second base was Western Region, Coast, and Nairobi. And in those four regions, the only region that probably Sifuna will not enjoy, as Raila used to, is Coast. But he will enjoy and he will inherit almost in totality the support base of Western Region. Number two, he will also enjoy a big chunk of Nyanza and Nairobi. And nobody can dispute that. But that is not an express justification for Sifuna to get the mantle of the presidency. But what I would say to my own view is that he has grown to a level that in the negotiation table, he will be a principal either of Rida Mwananchi, but these cannot give him an express victory over presidency alone. And therefore, there is need, once he attains that principalship, he comes to the table, sits with the others, because you cannot ignore, even though you are the one carrying the mantle of Central Region, where votes are close to 7 million. Still, you need other Kenyans to fill your basket so that you can be able to achieve.
True, it's very true, but does it mean that there are people who are uncomfortable?
In this case, Idimoli, let me say this. As much the youth will push Sifuna for presidency, I'm sure Sifuna is more wise. And he knows alone he can't make it. And therefore, I'm sure at a point when the United Opposition will be having a table, he will present himself. I am sure he might not be lucky to get the flagship of the presidency, but most likely he cannot miss the deputy or the chief minister position. And that, in that case, I would like to say that already he has made an inroad that qualifies him to be at the national level. Mm-hmm. And
on the ticket?
What I'm saying, he might not be lucky to get the presidency.
But because on the presidential tickets, there are two positions.
But you cannot, if he's not going to have the presidency, he's most likely going to get the running mate.
Yes.
And if not the running mate, he can enjoy maybe the next position where probably the United Opposition will agree to elevate the position of the Prime Minister, and he can still get the position.
All right.
But he has that level. Nobody can stop him from that level.
As we continue considering the rise of Edwin Sifuna in the political field in Kenya today, let's get the views of people from Mombasa. Quinto Wafula is our reporter on the ground. Very good morning, Quinto. Watu wa Mombasa wanasema nini?